Hi, this is Bob Liadis, President of the ANA. Today what I'd like to do is to spend a few moments to talk with you about what took place in ANA's Masters of Marketing Conference. For those that have never participated before, this is a conference where many of the industry's CMOs get together to talk about what in fact is driving brand growth, how they are doing it via the various marketing tools and channels and approaches that they want to take to be able to build their businesses and to build their brands. At the end of each session, I had some time to spend with each CMO to talk about the questions and answers that were on members' minds. And out of those particular conversations came a couple of great quotes that I want to be able to share with you, because I think they provide the valuable insight that everybody needs to understand in order to be able to think about their brands in a most holistic way. I thought Mark Baynes started off very well when he said, unless you have absolute clarity of what your brand stands for, everything else is irrelevant. And when you think about that, we as marketers need to be able to focus in on the brand. The essence of the brand is critical and paramount. If we don't get that right, then everything else we do goes to the detriment of the brand or sub-optimization of the brand. But we recognize that there are also short-term goals that we need to be able to foster in order to be able to have the longer-term commitment to be able to build a brand. Ted Ward, the Chief Marketing Officer from Geico, said, "Short, simple, and to the point. Sales overnight, brands over time." So that brings into recognition that we need to be able to meet our near-term goals, but we need to keep the brand focus to build that brand value over the course of time. And able to build brand value over the time, Jim Speros, the Chief Marketing Officer of Fidelity, went one step further and said, it's all about the big idea. And specifically, he said, challenge yourself. If you don't have a big idea, then you're doing your company a disservice, because that is what will fundamentally distinguish you from the marketplace. The ability to just move yourself into a different realm is absolutely critical. Otherwise, you become commonplace. And we need to have brands which are unique, which differentiate themselves from the rest of the competition. So Jim Speros is challenging us to go for that big idea, hit that home run. Michael Francis built on the same thing, and he said, he's the Chief Marketing Officer from Target, and he said, be bold enough to challenge assumptions and take advantage of this chaotic time. Boldly and frankly assess what your consumers are telling you about your brand and make the change. Target went through an incredible metamorphosis, particularly as it was coming out of the recession. They had to be bold. They changed their storefronts. They changed their product lines. They got bold, and they are rebuilding the Target brand in a fundamentally profound way. Mark Pritchard went one step further, and he gave some personality to what it is that Procter & Gamble needs to do in order to be able to build their relationship with their consumers. And he was the star of the show, talking about purposeful branding. And he captured the moment by saying, think about the best way you can serve people and make their lives better. This will lead you to big insights that can improve your brand. Well, what a wonderful, refreshing thought. Serve people and make their lives better. That's what brands should be able to do. Mark hit the nail on the head to be able to do that. But we don't stop there. We have to figure out how to be able to do that. And John Adams, the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer from the Martin Agency, talked about what we need to do as individuals. And he said it's not lack of knowledge, but lack of conviction and the will or desire to take big steps that will affect brand growth. It is your internal mindset that matters most. We just can't take what somebody else has done and rework it or tweak it a little bit. We have to take the initiative to ensure that the brand strategy is right and ensure that we're driving the most appropriate insights. And Graciela Letta, the Senior Vice President from Univision Communications, made it real simple. She said, ask yourself, what is your personal accountability and what are you doing to drive strategic growth? Start off with that clean sheet of paper and ensure that you are doing what is necessary to ensure that you've got the right brand insights and driving those particular results from your brand. Plenty more insights that came out of the Masters of Marketing Conference. I encourage you to come to our site, download some of the videos that are there, really learn what took place if you were not there yourself. Thank you very much.